Good Monday morning. What is the biggest challenge you're going to face because you're growing up and you don't have a positive relationship with your dad? What would you say to answer that question? I will tell you what I think it is, and I will also tell you, or one thing you can do to start overcoming it. The biggest challenge you're going to have is learning how to love. And that can have different aspects. That can be learning how to love others, but the ultimate biggest challenge is going to be learning how to love yourself. When I was growing up, I would question myself. As a kid, you don't think logically, you think emotionally. And I would think, well, if my dad loved me, he would be here. And since he's an adult and adults don't make mistakes, then it can't be something wrong with him, it must be something wrong with me. Otherwise, my dad would be here because he would love me enough to stay. So what's wrong with me? Now, you may or may not have thought like that as a child, but my guess is you probably do. There's some element of that self-doubt, self-criticism, or feeling like something's wrong with you. So learning how to love, and particularly learning how to love yourself, is going to be one of the biggest challenges that you're going to face and need to work through because you don't have that positive relationship with your dad. Well, here's the good news. You can work through it. And here's a fun way that you can work through it. This is on the Map to Manhood. There are paths on the Map to Manhood. If you haven't downloaded this, go to maptomanhood.org and download this graphic. You can get the graphic for free. But there's paths: self-discipline, relationships, love, and purpose. We're talking about the love path in this one, and particularly learning to love yourself, but that's the fourth milestone. The first milestone is the fun one. You've seen in a lot of my videos my cat, Felix, making some cameo appearances. Sometimes he's the main subject on my YouTube channel. I think he still has the most views on the How to Shave a Cat video. But Felix is our pet. So why do I bring that up when I'm talking about love? Having pets is an easy way to start flexing your love muscles because it's easy to love pets, dogs and cats particularly. And it's okay if you like one and not the other. We're not going to have that cats versus dog discussion, but it is a little hard to cuddle a fish, and birds aren't that friendly. You can't really cuddle with a bird either. If you have a pet, put in the comments what kind of pet it is that you have and how you got him and how you feel about him or her. But by having a pet, you can learn to practice feeling love because it's fun and easy to love a pet. They don't judge you. We as humans don't impute to them negative thoughts and feelings. Usually, I did have one cat that I think was possessed or in alliance with the devil. He did have a unique personality. It's easy to love pets. If you don't have a pet, then you can practice learning how to love by getting a pet. Now you gotta take care of it. That's gonna come back to responsibility. If it's a dog, you gotta walk it, you gotta scoop the poop out of the yard, all that fun stuff. If it's a cat, you gotta scoop the cat box and feed it. All those things come with it, and that's good for you to learn responsibility too. But the main thing is to learn to feel that love that that animal has for you and that you can have for that animal. Because as you practice learning how to love your pets, you can extend it to your friends and your family and ultimately to yourself. And that's what you're going to need most of all. I hope you'll always remember, you can still succeed even if your dad may not be in your daily life. And you do have a dad that loves you. And I'll see you on the next video.